In this pattern, we have seven part in total. This is the first part. It's the front piece. This is the front piece. Cut one and put the fabric wrong side up and make the marks of the darts carefully. The second part is the back bodice, and cut this pattern. You should fold the fabric and cut one piece. You can fold the right side in or wrong side in, it doesn't matter. And don't forget, make the marks of the dart. This is the back central 9. The third is the sleeves, and cut one pair. Don't forget, mark the notches. The fourth pattern is the front small jean, and you put the fabric right side up, cut one. The fifth part is the facing of the front jean, and you put the fabric right side up, cut one. The sixth part is the collar, and cut one pair in main fabric. One pair. Mark the central notch. The last pattern is the pattern for cutting fusible interlining of the collar. I suggest you use thicker and stiff interlining for the collar to hold the structure of the collar to stand. The first step, let's make the dart in advance, or the dart in advance. Waist dart, side seam dart. And the back bodice, waist dart. Sew it and iron it nicely. And now we connect the left shoulder together. The left shoulder. And the front small join. And the front small join. This is the right shoulder. Right shoulder, left shoulder. Sew it from the wrong side. Okay. Back, front join, small join at the right side. And there is 2 notches to indicate this part. You should fold twice to sew. Iron it first. The notch and here is the center of the neckline. Okay, now let's install the sleeves. Sew the sleeves to the main body and the armhole. The sleeves is installed. And now let's sew the side seam. From cuff to the slits. Sew the side seam and the front join open, and this small join from the cuff to the slits. And also here, the edge, we should handle it first. The small joints edge. And this edge, you remember here, and this edge, we should finish the edge first. Please remember, this is a video tutorial to indicate you how to use this pattern. It's not about sewing skills, but if you have any requirement to learn the sewing skills, you can always send me a message. I will try my best to show you how to fix it. Okay, secure the edge of the small jean. Then we sew the side seam on the right. Okay, on the right side. And here, this is a slit. And you can see from the pattern, I've already removed the slits from and the hem and the other side of the slits. I removed the side seam of it because I designed it to decorate the edge with bias binding tape. And if you just want to make a simple dress without binding tape, then you should keep the side seam of this part. You should keep it. Okay, just to deal with it like the small jean. Simply fold and stitch on it to secure the edges. But if you want to use binding tape, you will remove the side seam of the slit and the hem to bind this part for decoration. In this tutorial, I will not show you how to bind it, but in my other video tutorial, there are plenty of binding edges instruction. You could find the skills there. Just send me message. I will show you. Also, the sleeves cuff, I keep the side seam of the sleeves cuff. If you want to bind it, you remove the side seam, the seam allowance. If you want to keep, if you don't want to bind it, then you keep the seam allowance. If you do the simple style, you just finish the edge like the normal way. Okay. This is wrong side. This is right side. We sew the small jean and the sleeves and the side seam, and now we will install the front jeans facing to it. So let's sew it from the right side of the front jean. Let's put the right side facing right side. And this part and the front central is also 2 notches. It indicates the front central. We fold it twice, secure it, and this line we will finish the edge like the small jean. And first finish it like this, then we install it onto the big jean, the front jean. So after we finish the edging, we put the right side facing the right side and align it start from the central notch, central line here. So the edges along with the edge till the slits. The front facing, we will secure the inner edge just like the small string before we sew it onto the front string. And this part I don't recommend to binding it, because if you binding this inner edge, this one and the small string, you will make this part very thick, and if you use the thinner fabric as your main fabric, such as silk, it will unflat. It will show below the main fabric. It's not good. Okay, finish the inner edges. Now let's align the central notch, central line notch, and sew it. Okay, the front facing is installed, and let's flip it to the wrong side of the front string. Then we iron these edges. Then we iron it the edges. Okay. The front string and the front facing. Now we will make the collar. Let's iron this fusible interfacing to the inner piece of the fabric of the collar, inner collar. Okay, then we make the collar fabric, right side facing right side. This is the neckline. This is the upper side of the collar. This is the neckline. So we sew this 3 sides. Okay, remove the collar and flip it to the right side and iron it. And this side with the fusible interlining is the outside of the collar. This side without the interlining is the inside of the collar. And now we install the outside collar to the neckline from the center front center, from the front center around the neck, install the outside collar to the neckline. Okay, now we use hand stitch. Fold this open, fold it in. The side is the outer collar, the outer collar seam fold in, the inner collar fabric fold in, and put it onto the inner seam. Then hand stitch along to the other side of the collar. Okay. Now there is only left one job, is to sew the buttons on. A pair of button, and the corner of the front jean, a pair of button, and from here, from jean to the slit. Normally it's 5 buttons. You can align it evenly along this line. Put 5 buttons here, so there are 7 pairs of buttons. Please make sure you align the slits. And how to make the Chinese fabric button, I have the tutorial in my YouTube channel. You can check it, and how to make it, how to sew it on, it's all there, and I will not demonstrate it there. Okay, so the tutorial for this cheongsam is finished, and I will remind you again from the slits to the hem to the other side of the slits. I design it to using binding tape, but so I remove the side seam of this part, front and back. But if you don't want to using binding tape, you just want to secure the edge like this, you will not remove it. It means when you cut the fabric according to the pattern paper, you will end the side seam of this part back. Okay, and now let's take a look at it. Okay, maybe 6 buttons with the side seam, and 2 more. One is in the middle of the front neck, and one is at the corner of the front jean. Now it's done.